Morning everyone, happy Monday. I'm trying to get into the groove. Hope everyone had a great Mother's Day weekend. I'm grateful but exhausted. Teddy and I are just on our walk and finishing up. I just wanted to show you this beautiful cactus in the neighbor's yard. He put a couple little faces on it and it's blooming. And I got tangled up in this cactus last summer when it had the prickly pear fruit on it, and I thought it was a good idea to pick the fruit. The fruit did not look like it had any spikes on it. Well, Diane made a bad choice. And I picked a couple of the fruit and I put them in my shirt, kind of made my shirt into an apron. And Sushi was not cooperating, our little bulldog, and did not want to walk forward a few feet to my house. And a million cactus spines got on my body, my stomach, my legs. Come on, buddy. And it was miserable. I had to take white glue. Here's some more pretty cactus. I had to take white glue and put it all over my stomach and then rip it off to try to get some of the spines out. It was awful. And I laughed through a lot of it, but it was awful. So I didn't even get to have any of the prickly pear fruit. It makes wonderful jelly. And, but I laugh whenever I walk by that cactus, which is blooming now. This is our neighbor's beautiful yard and his pasture. My daughter took ceramics lessons from him at school, at college. So he has a wonderful pasture in his front yard. And we're just almost home from our walk. He has some more beautiful cactus and giant, this is a giant, some type of cactus. Really pretty and unique varieties here. Come on, buddy. So we're almost done. Gonna go surprise my daughter and visit her at work. She was having a little bit of a rough back to reality Monday experience. The struggle is real. And I'm gonna go visit her at work and surprise her with Teddy. He loves going to Home Goods. He helps me look out for candles. And he's a conversation piece when we go there, that's for sure. And almost home. And then I'm probably gonna do a few things around the house, straighten up, and do some work on my laptops because I should. Come on, buddy. Come on, cute pup. And I'm glad we did this walk. Sometimes we do a longer one, but not today. I'm beat and gotta get the day started. And try a little bit to act like it's the Monday that it is, with stuff to be done. Do you ever have an exhausting weekend and then need another weekend to recover from the weekend? That's me. Just walking up my driveway with Teddy to the front yard. Emily's old Lincoln, Old Faithful. You see a little bunny on the horizon there by the, oh, Teddy likes to chase the bunnies. So I put some netting around the nectarine tree that's trying to grow again, and trying to get in here and cut back some stuff. I am so excited. This rose bramble seems to take over everything, but this poor, come here, bud. This poor rose bush, look at this up here. Oh my gosh, that is this most beautiful English rose that, as you can see, is struggling like, hello, I just need some air. But I'm so excited. I need to cut a lot of this back. Emily planted this. Well, it was a cute little vine and it's taken over the stump of this tree. It's choking out the honeysuckle. Come here, buddy. Here's what the pink rose is supposed to look like. But I'm so excited. I fed these roses and I just need to give them some breathing room. I don't want to cut the wrong branch though, you know. Let me come around this side and I'll show you another. So I got some netting. Hopefully this will be protected and some nectarines will really grow. So you can see some of the fruit in there. But around the back here I made a little back garden path. When the kids were little, I made like an archway out of twigs and I tied it together like a teepee. And we planted pumpkins and They grew up along the sides of the teepee. It was really fun. I love a little bit of chaos in the garden. Like, here's this rose. It's one of my favorite English roses, and it's blooming. Hooray! This rose has found itself onto every rose in my yard. Again, it's the worst, not worst, but it's the craziest thing, because I did not plant, in the 30 years I've almost lived here, I did not plant this bramble, but it grafts itself onto all my roses. It's so strange. And back in here, back along this path, this is kind of in my front yard. We can take a shortcut to the street when we come back from our walk. If I'm careful, I can come back up the hill that way. Back here, we have another rose that I transplanted that's kind of doing okay, but needs to be cut back. It's got some kind of rust going. And then this other beautiful little pink rose back here. And this, come here, is what used to be a gigantic mulberry tree that's now dead for a long time and covered with ivy, which is a bad thing because of all of the rats that can use that as a thoroughfare. But Conejo Valley, where we live, it's called Conejo Valley because of all the bunnies. It is ridden with rodents, so we try hard to keep our homes clear of any brush to keep the rodents from hopping onto our houses. So back along this path, I have a plumeria growing here on this hill, but I don't think it's doing very well. It's never really fully taken off. I'm going to transplant that. We got a little butterfly weed growing, so that's going to be yummy for the monarchs that are going to come lay their eggs on that. Come on. My pine tree is kind of going nuts. And this is, as I mentioned, an offshoot of a pine tree that we had to cut down. It was growing into my house, but this one's doing so well. I'm so happy. It's just kind of a huge, huge, huge offshoot from that tree. And that's my morning so far, folks. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Be kind to yourselves. Mondays are really hard, and re-entry sometimes is not easy when you've had a beautiful weekend and you have to work, or you get to work, or you just need to be kind to yourselves. Ease into Monday morning if you can. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.